Hi, I'm Chrissy with Looker Developer Relations. Today I want to walk you through a demo of Studio in Looker. Studio in Looker is Looker Studio within the Looker interface. It's a data visualization tool where you can pull model data and ad hoc data together in one place and create visualizations and charts. Then you can share that data with your teammates. What we're going to demonstrate today is using the Looker Marketplace to install a Looker block. Then we're going to use that Looker block to connect data modeled with LookML in Studio in Looker. We're going to then pull ad hoc data from Excel into that report, something you haven't been able to do with Looker before. Then we're going to build charts and visualizations with those two connected sources, and then save and share the report. If you want to follow along with me today, what you'll need is a Looker connection to the BigQuery public data. You'll also need Looker Studio enabled for your instance. I'm going to use an Excel file, but if you want, there are many different connectors to different sources in Looker Studio. So you can browse the connectors to see if any ad hoc data that you might have can be brought into Looker Studio report.
So the very first thing you're going to do is go to the Looker Marketplace found on the right-hand corner of your Looker instance. Then you'll choose the ACS demographic data block. This is the Looker block that will help you move through the rest of the demo. You'll click Install, follow a few prompts, and then we can move to the next step.
A Looker block is a set of LookML that's already written for you. It has visualizations in it, views, your data is already modeled, and so it has a really good first base for you to start with. As you can see, ACS already has a lot of these views created. So this makes it really easy to model it into your current data if you don't already have demographic data in your reports now. So we're going to open this in Explore. And then from there, we can see what data we already have in this Explore. Then we're going to click Open in a Report. The charts that are already here are not charts that I want, so I'm just going to highlight them, right-click, and then click Delete. Then I'm going to add a new chart. I really want to show you the maps functionality, so I'm going to add a combo map. A combo map has colors on the 2D surface, and then it has 3D bars that come up, so you can see the variation of two different metrics. Right now, the report can't recognize any of the data as geodata, and geodata is needed for maps. So we're going to go in and we're going to identify that geography state is a geodata. We're fixing the data type here, and you may need to do that with other data types from your fields. Okay, now you can see that since we identified that as geographic data, it can now be modeled with the map. And we're going to look at the aggregate travel time to work and the income per capita by state. So I would rather see the aggregate travel time to work as the bars and the income per capita by state as the colors. So I'm actually going to switch these up so we can see a little more clearly the difference between the aggregate time to work for each state. Now you can see that the bars have changed significantly. So there's a lot more variation in the aggregate time to work than there was between the income per capita. Okay, so now I want to build ad hoc data into my report. I want to look at different industries and how many people in thousands are in each industry in each state. So I'm going to pull in industry data. Now I've already pulled in this data, but this is how you would do it yourself. You would click a connector that connects to that data source type that you want, and then you would upload your data file. Now I've got my industry data in the report. I'm going to build a new chart, and then I'm going to build out that chart with the different industries in that state. There is an issue here though, because this also doesn't have the state as geographic data, and I want to change that. So I'm going to go in to manage the data and then edit the state, the data type. Now the data is modeled by state as a geography type. Now I'm just pulling in all of the fields that I want to show in my report, and then I'm going to share my report. Okay, so now I'm going up to Save and Share. I'm going to share this report with a group of people on my team. I can't share this report with a custom folder. So if you want to share it with just one person, you have to do a top level folder with that person. Just adding a title and then saving the report. And you'll see I save it to the folder that I want to share it with. Right now, I'm just saving it to my own folder. And then I'm going to show you how to move it or copy it to another folder. So then I go back to my folder, which is in the folders drop down in the menu section. And then I'm going to move or copy because I want to copy this report so that other people can see it. Right now, my folder just has access for me. So in order to make sure other people can see it, I need to copy it to a folder that they have access to. You can see here aggregate travel times. Now I want to copy it to another folder. Find that folder in the file management system. And then go ahead and click copy. Now the report is shared with everyone who has access to that folder. Okay, so now that I've shown you how to connect to model data, how to add ad hoc data, how to build visualizations or charts with that data, and then how to share it, try it on your own. Thanks for tuning in. Can't wait to chat again.